I wrote the shit that talk about the word addiction. To my niggas somewhere to see that, I hope you're listening. To my niggas that gets there, I hope you're listening. To this for the whole fucking, I hope you're listening. This is for the ain't got prescription. And they said that what it is. And what's song. Woo! Hell of a performance, I know. Listen, today, before we start, you already know what to do. Spam the IG and Twitter at Marcellus Howard. All socials at Marcellus Howard, man. Turn me up. We are reacting to the all-time best player from every jersey number. Now, I'm going to just say this. I know they're going to give Michael Jordan the 23. If they don't give LeBron number 6, I might cut the video off for 3 reasons. 1, it's a bunch of bullshit. 2, they got me fucked up. 3, they got, you feel me, LeBron fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Not further ado, let's get to it, man. You dig?
Not only current players, but starting.
Let's go, Bron! Team Bron, baby!
And doing them with all-time players. So subscribe and stay tuned for that. For now, though, the only rule for this video is that players can't be picked for more than 1 jersey number, and we're basing things off of how good players played while wearing that number.
Wait, this is all-time, right? The all-time best player. Okay.
Deciding number 6, we're going to base things solely off of how good LeBron James was for the Miami Heat in that number 6 jersey.
He might have been the best player
on his whole
ever
career
at number 6.
Number 23. So with that in mind, here's number 0. And there was a lot of players to choose from, but I eventually narrowed it down to Gilbert Arenas, Russell Westbrook, and Damian Lillard.
I gotta give it to Russ.
Then crossed Arenas off the list and was left with Russ and Lillard, to where I had to go with Dame to take this spot.
Hey. I fuck with Dame. I do. He's tough. Russ averaged triple-double, I think, 3 seasons? 2 or 3 seasons straight? He reinvented what triple-double is. He is Mr. Triple-double. Come on, we can't disrespect Russ like that now. Come on.
Won an MVP, but that was mainly for his stats that year. Plus, I've had Dame as the better overall player for
no, Russ won MVP.
Now, so I just had to give it to him.
I mean, Dame did
eliminate one of the toughest of the video. We have up-and-coming players like Zion and Devin Booker.
One gotta be
Chauncey Billups, who was solid, but then there's past players like T-Mac, Robertson, and
one gotta be T-Mac.
Derrick Rose.
Oh,
and I think we can rule out T-Mac because of all of his injuries. And then between Oscar and Derrick,
it could be Derrick Rose though, because MVP Rose might have been the greatest MVP ever, bruh.
Well, Derrick won an MVP while wearing the number 1, while Oscar won a championship while he wore it. The thing was, though, that Robertson only wore that number for the last few years of his career while on the Bucks, and all of those years were far removed from him averaging a triple-double. Plus, he only won the title thanks to Kareem, so this one definitely goes to Derrick Rose. Number 2, a lot of talent also at the number 2 spot with guys like Moses Malone and Kyrie Irving, but none have had good enough careers to beat out the fun guy. I mean, once the league gets back to normal, it's going to be interesting to see just how good of a career Kawhi Leonard can continue.
I can agree with that.
And just how high
I can give you that.
All time. He's only 28 and he's on a great pace. We just got to get things back to normal so his Clippers squad has a chance. Number 3, while Bradley Beal, CP3, and AI have been some of the best to ever wear the number 3, there's no match for them with Dwayne Wade.
Thank you.
The closest match would have been Allen Iverson, but Wade's 2006 championship and career with LeBron pulls him ahead. Yeah. Some people may disagree, but I don't think there's any question that Wade was the better overall player. Plus, he didn't have an ego problem like AI did throughout his entire career. Number 4, the GOAT would take number 4.
Chris Bosh.
I had to put the Toronto Raptors' Chris Bosh slightly ahead of Alex Caruso.
Okay, it's pretty accurate right now, okay?
As you know, Victor Oladipo also wears the number 4 jersey, and if his career does go as planned, he could pass up Bosh one day for this spot. Then number 5 was a tough one because it was either between a prime Jason Kidd before he made his return to the Dallas Mavericks and won that championship, or the Celtics' Kevin Garnett that did win a championship.
KG.
And this one honestly could have gone either way, but as an individual player, we're giving it to Jason Kidd. If we were talking about Garnett's Timberwolves days, it easily would have gone to him, but since we're not, in this case, Kidd's got it. Then number 6 is a little disappointing because I'm sure most people, including myself, would have wanted to see LeBron James.
No. I get it. I get it. You're gonna give it to Bill Russell. I know, but here you got me fucked up though. Because you feel me? I might cut this video off, my nigga. I get it. Bill Russell won like 11 rings, but bruh, number 6 LeBron? Are we talking about 2012 LeBron, who was arguably the best player to touch the ball? Oh, 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 nah, bro. Nah, hell, nah, hell no. You better change your mind. Change your mind.
Put his 4 years with the Miami Heat over Bill Russell's entire Celtics career. And since MJ will be taking 23, it means LBJ officially doesn't make the video. Moment of silence.
I will report this page. I swear to you, I will report this page. I will report this page for fraudulent activity. Quit playing with me. You better make a new one. Put LeBron on that mother. It's just.
But I mean,
It's just disrespectful.
By anyone, at least it's Bill, so we can't get too upset. Number 7.
I mean, I get it though.
Melo,
I can't be mad, bro. I
Lowry,
mean,
Trey
Bill
Young.
Russell though.
But I'm actually gonna put Pete Maravich as the best to ever wear the number. Sure, Kyle Lowry's the only one of these guys to have won a championship, but he had a ton of help. And keep in mind, Pete Maravich averaged over 31 a game without a three-point line, all while being known for his ability to shoot long-distance shots. So if he had a three-point line,
I gotta go with Melo. I'm sorry.
I
gotta go with Melo though.
40 points a game, which makes it an easy argument for him.
If was a split, we'd all be rich.
I want to give this one to Kobe Bryant, but he's reserved for number 24 because that's where I felt like he had the most impact on the league.
What the fuck are we talking about? Kobe gets 8 and 24. What are we talking about? Oh, bro, I don't know basketball. Who you give it to?
So 8 goes to Darren Williams because that's what he wore in his.
This mother- So we saying only the player can only get one jersey? Kobe should get 8 and 24. His 8 and 24, he won 3 rings with number 8, bruh. 3 Pete. D Will never. Ah! You know what? Y'all trying to tempt me today. Y'all trying to tempt a nigga. Y'all trying to tempt a
Jazz. And don't forget, in his Jazz days, he was rivaling Chris Paul.
I get it. He was the best point guard back in the day.
And averaging.
He did it 3-peat.
2 seasons there. Number 9. I wanted to give this one to Tony Parker since, he's a 4-time NBA champion, a finals MVP, and was an integral part of the Spurs dynasty, and especially because not too many people know too much about Bob Pettit, but I had to give it to Bob. Because while he only won 1 championship, individually, he was a 2-time MVP and had multiple seasons.
Kobe won 3 championships, but he gave it to Darren Williams, so I believe this. Hold on. Does Darren Williams have an NBA championship? Quit playing with me. Come on, Siri, hurry. That's not what I fucking said. I said, let me hold on, chat. Give me a sec, man. Darren Williams. Is he an NBA champion? Is he an NBA champion? Is he an NBA champion? Career information. Career highlights. He's never won an NBA. You got me fucked up.
So he takes the spot for number 9. For number 10, though, we have another older player in Walt Frazier, and he easily beats out guys like DeMar DeRozan and Manu Bol. And I mean, 33 years later, and he's still the best point guard the Knicks have ever had, which does say a lot about him, but also about how terrible the Knicks are. The best to wear the number 11 jersey then has got to be Isaiah Thomas, beating out Yao Ming and Klay Thompson. For as good as Klay is, he's a second or third option, so he really didn't stand a chance. But if Yao Ming didn't have any,
I wouldn't say he didn't stand a
could have ended up here, but he did. Plus, Isaiah was a true leader, and without him, the Bad Boys Pistons wouldn't have been anywhere near able to win their 2 championships that they did in the 90s. Number 12. 12 wasn't really a tough one, but I will say Dwight Howard wore the number 12 during his prime years on the Magic, and there really aren't that many players across NBA history that could top his performance in those years. But for the fact that John Stockton also wore the number 12 for his entire career, it was an easy decision to give him the spot over Dwight. He was great on offense, great on defense, a solid shooter, the all-time assist and steals leader by huge margins, and also a top 5 point guard of all time. Number 13 had a lot of talent on its own, but it was another easy decision. Even though the likes of Paul George, James Harden, and Steve Nash have either worn or currently wear the number, it doesn't matter because it's also the number Wilt Chamberlain wore for his entire career. And for as good as all those guys are, it's still a no contest for Will.
Mr.
For number
Hannibal.
14, there's really no one else worth mentioning besides Bob Cousy, because it's also a no contest for him. While number 15 is a different story,
Melo.
because we got the Raptors' Vince Carter, Carmelo Anthony
Melo.
from the Nuggets,
Yep.
the Kings' DeMarcus Cousins, and current day Nikola
Melo.
Jokic. Now, Cousins never got his team really over 30 wins, so he's out. Nikola Jokic hasn't played enough seasons to take this spot
Melo.
yet, so he's also out. And with that said, I think the slight edge here goes to Melo. No doubt that
Respect.
Vince Carter put the Raptors on the map, but in terms of overall performance and
Melo,
team
baby.
success, Carmelo Anthony takes this one. Number 16 is
Pau
really a
Gasol.
no contest because Pau Gasol's been the only notable player to wear the number, and he did so while being a great, underrated second option to Kobe Bryant for their 2 championships together. Number 17 goes to John Havlicek, who's the Celtics' all-time leader in points, won 8 championships alongside Bill Russell, and was
We
a
got
great
3
defender
minutes
for
left
his
in the video.
time.
How's he
being
gonna
one
get
of the
through all
best
these
two-way
numbers?
players in the league in the 70s. And he was a guy who really made the 6-man role what it is today. 18's nothing exciting, and it goes to Dave Cowens. 19 belongs to Willis Reed, and the best to wear the number 20 jersey is between Manu Ginobili and Gary Payton. I mean, Manu makes a good case for it because he was a 4-time champion, a 6-man of the year, and one of the
It's
greatest
gotta be
6-men
Manu,
of
bro.
all time. And if he
One of the
wasn't
most-
a 6-man, he might have been able to take this spot. But because he was, we have to give this one to one of the greatest 2-way players of all time in Gary Payton. While on the other hand, the competition
mad
for
at
the
it,
best
though.
player to ever wear the number 21 jersey isn't really a competition because Tim Duncan takes it. And he's the guy that at this point is pretty much unanimously in everyone's top 10 players of all time list. And none of the other guys that have ever worn 21 are really even close to that. Elgin Baylor beats out Clyde Drexler for number 22. Michael Jordan obviously takes 23. Kobe Bryant clearly takes 24. Then 25 was a tough one because there was Robert Horry, Steve Kerr,
Doc
Mark
Rivers.
Price, and Ben Simmons. And they're all great in their
Doc
own
Rivers is
respect.
like that, though.
Horry played a pivotal role on 7 championship teams. Steve Kerr did so on 5. Mark Price could be the best overall player out of all of these guys, while Ben Simmons is definitely the best 2-way player and could be the best overall in the long run, but currently isn't. So these guys are all great in their own aspects, but for now, we gotta give it to Mark Price. Number 26, there was really no one better to wear this number besides Kyle Korver. And don't get me wrong, Korver's great and all, but when he's without question the best at a jersey number, it shows just how little of a competition there was really going up against him. There was also no real competition for Rudy Gobert at 27, who single-handedly ended the NBA season. No,
Come on, bro.
actually, you know what? Because of that, let's not reward this man. Let's give 27 to Jamal Murray instead. Then nobody really notable for the 28 and 29 jerseys, but when we
I
get to
did
30,
27.
it's clear that it's definitely Steph
30.
Curry's. And
It's-
from
it's-
here on out,
yeah,
there's no
yeah.
real competition for the rest
Yeah.
of those numbers. For Steph, though, his father and his brother also wear or wore the same number, but Steph's far ahead of them and anyone else who's ever worn it because he is the second greatest point guard of all time. 31 goes to Reggie Miller, of course, with
Easy.
not many other all-time greats having worn it,
Easy call.
which isn't the case for 32 because Blake Griffin and Karl Malone have,
Karl
but
Malone.
so did Magic Johnson. So even though
Oh,
there
shit,
was
no, Magic.
competition for this one, there wasn't really. 33 goes to Kareem.
Kareem,
34, of course, belongs
Shaq.
to Shaq. But hey, who knows? Maybe one day Giannis takes it. 35, of course, is taken by the snake himself.
Kevin Durant.
And then just jumping around, we have some other random notable players, like 41 for Dirk Nowitzki, 44 for Jerry West. The number 50 jersey was worn best by David Robinson, 55 for Dikembe Mutombo,
Dikembe Mutombo.
77 for Luka Doncic,
Doncic.
and 91 for Dennis
Rodman.
Rodman. And that gives us the best player from basically every jersey number worth mentioning. If you
Okay, look, the list wasn't bad, but bro, I'm still contemplating about reporting you. I am. Bron didn't get number 6. Kobe didn't get 8 and 24. That's low key like disrespectful as fuck. But I'm gonna spare you though, bro. I'm gonna spare you because I don't know you from McKenna Payne. I'm gonna spare you, bro. I'm not gonna bash you too much, you feel me? Because I'm trying to be a better person. I am. I'm trying to be a better civilian. I am. Without further ado, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. But we're gonna do some quick bars. You already know how we do, man. Look. Quick bars. This NBA player jersey all-time list was hella weak. This bro said Kobe didn't get 8. Who gave him the relevance to speak? I'ma say it again. This video was not the jig or the gig. Which means we out of here. You dig?